All right, looks like we are live, folks. How you doing tonight? Smiling Stu coming to you this evening for this wonderful Wednesday night. Well, it's been an interesting day. Now, of course, last night we just had some storms, is all we could show you the last evening. Had an interesting night, and actually, our power wasn't out that long. We just had essentially a flicker. We were out just for a little while there. But when I got up this morning and went out for my walk, I went around the south side of the lake and they were completely out of power down there. So we got kind of lucky on the deal. So anyway, what do we got for you this evening? Let's back it up here real quick and start it out right. If you are coming to me live or coming to me on replay, please give me hashtag live or hashtag replay. Let me know where you're coming from and drop any questions you got in the chat down there. And of course, if you are seeing us on YouTube over there, make sure you like and subscribe. You'll catch us at Smiling Stew over there. You'll be able to find us just fine. And if you are seeing this anywhere besides the Home Business Freedom Facebook group, please come on in and join us. It's in just home business groups and just search for Home Business Freedom. I'm sorry, Facebook groups and search for Home Business Freedom. Or you can just go to the quick link I set up for you, smilingstew.com/group, or you'll also find it on my link page. All right. And folks, welcome to Home Business Freedom. I am Smiling Stu Sutherland. I am a freedom crusader. I give people the knowledge and the tools to build freedom by disconnecting their time from their money and growing a residual income by working from home. So, folks, and there's a lot of different ways you can do that. And we talk about a lot of different things here. We talk about mindset and some other things. So what I want to talk about today is, when you're in business, great service can't be paid for. It has to be given. It can only be given. And the reason I say that is this. You can pay somebody and they're going to do a good job for you, and they're going to do a basically good job based upon their reputation. But the people who give truly great service, they give it from the heart. They seek to complete the job the absolute best they can do it. They know that people are counting on them. They rise to the occasion to do those things. Let's take any service provider, basically. Say a contractor. You can negotiate with a contractor to pay X amount of dollars to do the job, and you're going to say, well, hey, I'm paying you to give me the absolute best service you can. And they're going to give you really good service. They're going to try and, their reputation counts on it. So they're going to give you good service, but is everybody that works for them going to give you the same service? It's one of those things that they may just be there to do the job. So they're just there to collect the money. If they're not feeling it from the heart that they want to build everything the absolute best it can, then it's only going to be so good. So when I say that, you would absolutely have to have a contractor with subcontractors that all worked from the heart and weren't just there to make a dollar for it to be the absolute best house that it could possibly be. So you really, again, you get really good service and you get what you pay for, but do you get great service, the absolute best service they could possibly give, because they want to give the best service? And that's something you just can't pay for. It has to be given because they want to do it. I spent 40 years in the restaurant business, and I can tell you that, having employed servers and bartenders and everything else and managers, that you either have the right feel to be in that kind of a service industry, or it's just a job to you. And if it's just a job to you, you're going to give basic service. You're not going to give a whole lot more than that. And even as a server, you can't pay a server for great service. You can't go in ahead of time and say, hey, here's the money. I'm going to give me the best service you can give me. It really, you can be rewarded for giving the best possible service. And, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you've had a server that you like so much because they just wanted to take care of you that you actually requested them when you went into a restaurant. I have, and few of them in my lifetime, but there have been a few. And those people served because they wanted to serve. It wasn't because they thought you'd give them a bigger tip. They thought you'd give them the tip that was appropriate for that bill. But they gave you the best possible service because they wanted you leaving knowing that you'd had a great visit or a great time. So the thing I want you to really think about in this little talk here is when you're in business, are you giving the absolute best possible service that you can? Are you giving service that can't be paid for? Are you giving more value than what you're expected for what you're paid? And that's the main thing I want you to think about, because that's how you give great service, is by delivering and over delivering. So, take it to a server, the server who always made sure your glass was full, made sure your plates were done, entertained you a little bit in the process. Those are the truly great servers. So anyway, as you approach your business career, try and make sure you give the absolute best service that you can in the capacity that you're working or in the business that you're working in. So that's just my little piece for you tonight. Now, on top of that, make sure you smile at everyone you see tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. I was kind of a quick one this evening, but we'll have a little more. I've got so much to share with you this week, and I've just been so backed up trying to get through it all. So anyway, folks, we will talk to you tomorrow night. Take care.